Now a second down throw for Fields. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
This one complete to Hayward. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball, but let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers are able to get it back within a score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. Cameron Sutton there defensively with the tight coverage. It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Fields now on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run here. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down, and it's an incompletion. Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing is Fields. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will score. Then Jefferson. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the two-point conversion.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point.
Pistol snap back to Fields. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The Browns offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Watson going to give it to Chubb. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's into the hands of Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
First and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Here's Fields. His pass caught by Richie James. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down. Throwing again. Fields on second and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. To throw is Fields. He'll run again. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Play action. Watson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Chubb. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. Now, we have an injury, and it's Nick Chubb, who missed nearly the entire 2023 season. The Browns getting their punting team out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Fields. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Watson to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Fields now. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On the give, it's Harris. Harris, 1st down, he's not done. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. He's got another first down and more.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll run with Harris. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Still second down.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. A run with Harris.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is fourth and goal. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Here comes Ford on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another try, second and 10. On play action, it's, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
The Steelers' offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.